Back on recording. Fantastic. Good evening, everyone. My name is Gaston Dering. I am the tech director at TC Resource Technology, and also I teach big data analytics. So for this presentation, I would like you to stay muted. So I'm going to mute you. HTC, you are muted, and that's fine. But you can unmute if you want to ask question. So yes. Okay, good. So let's look at this. Gaston, so I'm a data scientist, been in industry for a couple of years now. My background, I graduated with a degree in quantity surveying and also master's in quantity surveying. My master's research focused on the use of the qualitative and quantitative statistical analysis of thermal mass to improve energy efficiency in both residential and commercial structure in the UK. I've done the financial and risk management, mathematics, with emphasizing statistics and algorithm. Enthusiastic and highly capable data scientist who is extremely passionate about deriving and implementing machine learning algorithm from scratch to solve business problems. A data-driven decision-making with a strong career focus on the customer-centric analysis and initiative. Fantastic. So this is me, a quick introduction, and we're just gonna go straight in because we got a 1 hour and a half, something like that. So we're gonna keep going. So let me, as we go 6:30, now 8:30, maybe 9, something like that. That would be enough for today. Okay, so that's me. This is a quick introduction of myself, and we're just gonna go to look at some of the definitions which might not require more of your time, but what is data science? So my definition is the application of the scientific method to a business, its assumptions and its process. Okay, we form hypotheses and find out what our clients' hypotheses are. Okay, so we test hypotheses against the data to see whether they are supported. We don't have favorite hypotheses ever, okay? So we simply seek to find out the truth in the data. So if the hypothesis is not supported by the data, we must reject it. We also seek new questions and form new hypotheses based on what we can find in the data. That's right. So for today, we're going to look at data in terms of analytics. Okay, master visualization, master data visualization, or data analytic using Tableau. Okay, so many of you could hear Tableau is a buzzword. Data is a buzzword, and master data visualization with the Tableau, you already ready to ask what is even Tableau? Doesn't sound familiar, okay? But Tableau is a business intelligence. I'm reading from here, okay? So Tableau is a business intelligence software that allows anyone to connect to a respective data and then visualize and create interactive, shareable dashboards, okay? So a data visualization is a process. I'm reading from here, okay? So a data visualization is a process of visually showing information, okay? People have tendency to gain insight from data quicker using visuals versus pouring through huge amount of data. That's right. So when you present the data, you do analytics or you do predictive analysis and you're showing them in a pictures, it makes more sense. Okay, it's easy for them to understand, and that's why this data visualization is trending. But we'll find out in a moment. So for now, this Tableau, this is the Tableau product. Product family is called. These are the product that you may come across, and this one is Tableau Reader, Tableau Public, Tableau Server, Tableau Online, and Tableau Desktop. So it looks like there is a lot thing needs to be giving you like a definition basic before we dived in, which is okay. So Tableau Desktop, which is there, what is it? What is it doing? So Tableau Desktop is a service, is a self-service business analytics and the data visualization that anyone can use it. Okay, it translates pictures of data into optimized queries. Okay, so with Tableau Desktop, you can directly connect to a data from your data warehouse. Okay, that is Tableau Desktop. Tableau Server is more of an enterprise level Tableau software. Okay, so you actually publish dashboard with your Tableau Desktop and share them through the organizations. That's right. Tableau Online is a hosted version of Tableau Server, which helps make business intelligence faster. Okay, so stay muted so that we can have a clean videos recorded. I'm trying to mute you. Okay, so. I'm just trying to mute Phillips. Okay, the only way I have to mute her, that is okay, so she's not being muted. I have to mute her because it's going to distract all the recording. Okay. Okay, so. Okay. Deacon, if you can reach out to Philip, yeah. Otherwise, it's going to the recording is just going to be a mess. Okay. Right. We carry on. Stay muted so that we have a clean recording. It's going to be good for us. All right. So we keep going, and we were talking about this Tableau. You've got a public one, and you've got desktop. You've got online. So this is a bit giving you the definition of this Tableau. Okay. So why should you learn Tableau? Okay. Is this something important? Why should you learn Tableau, or why is it even trending? Why this technology is become so popular? Okay, so Tableau is a data visualization tool that saw the third largest search, okay, in demand. Tableau lets you create advanced chart and graph and require no coding. That's why it's becoming so popular. Okay, so it's so the largest search in demand. Okay, so Tableau actually lets you create advanced chart, graph, and it doesn't require no coding. You don't need to be a programmer, okay, to use Tableau because it's already been coded. All you need to do is to drag and drop. That's why is so important and powerful. So visual analytics skills have proven especially hot, and the Forbes recently ranked Tableau as a technical skills with the third biggest rise in demand. Okay, so you are working already. You are in an organization, and Forbes, you know, Forbes, they say it's actually, they rank Tableau as the technical skills that so the biggest demand, and we want to see what they're saying here. So quickly, we know Forbes. Everybody here knows Forbes, but what they're saying anyway, and that's what we got to find out here. Okay, so Forbes. Everybody knows Forbes, but Forbes is an American magazine that do publishing, businesses, finance, technology, and all. So Forbes is saying that the 10 technical skills with explosive growth in job demand. Okay, so you say, well, we're not looking for job. What is it that is important to us? Okay, you'll see in a moment. The technical in this post, this is Forbes still talking. It says, in this post, we are revealing the top 10 technical skills. They're ranked by how often is being appear in a job demand or description. So the category is by parentheses, and you can see them. They put them over here. So these are the 10 technical skills with the biggest increase in demand. So demand here now, it means that you can be an organization and add value to your organization using this tool. Okay, so you're already working, and if you can use these skills, you are adding value. Okay, you are creating something, adding value. That's the word. Okay, so you are contributing. You're supposed to generate so much in the company. Okay, but without this kind of tools, you're not doing that much. That's the fact. And they're saying that these are the 10 skills that with the biggest demand, with the increase. And which one is it? Number one, it is the big data. Okay, big data is number one. So we're not teaching this. We actually teach this big data analytics. Number two, we're not teaching this. Number three, that's what we're currently looking at. Number three, it's called Tableau. Okay, and then you keep going. NoSQL, Apache, okay, HTML, Python. We also teach Python. Okay, so if I were you, working already for the company, and then if my company is using these things, yes or no, and if they're using these things, we can see that that's what is going on. And the Forbes, when they publish something, when they say something, is a fact. You like it or not, there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Is a fact. Okay, so Forbes, you can see Forbes, a global media company. Okay, Forbes is here. This guy. So Forbes is an American. I'm reading from here just to tell you who say this, that Tableau is the third with increase, the biggest skills in demand. It has nothing to do with the job right now, but that's what the company are looking for. Okay, so Forbes, when they publish, if your name got on the Forbes, like you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire, your neighbor can hear that, you won't be happy, but there's nothing they're gonna do about it, because they do a lot of search before they publish something. So when they say about the 10 skills with the biggest demand, and they rank them by how much is actually increases, this big data is number one, and Tableau is the third. So fantastic. Now that I got your attention, it is not because I love Tableau and I'm trying to present or trying to teach you or something like that. It is something that is been trending, new technology, and the company wanted to use it. They want to be making decision based on data. And somebody may ask, what is even data and all of that? It's better we go through what is even data. I think would be good to give it a bit of I believe should be in here. Yes. So what is even big data? Okay. The question would be, okay, you talk about big data. What is it even? You see, what is it that the Forbes are publishing or talking about it? You tell us what is even big data. Let me see here what I can do. Something I see happening on my thing.
I'm back.
Okay, good. So stay muted all the time for us to have a clean recording, because your sound coming is going to distract, and the recording is not going to be as clear. So big data, okay, because we're talking about big data is when you know the definition, then it will start making more sense. So big data is a term that describes a large volume of data. Okay, again, the word data there, but data, it is a value. Okay, it is a value. It is your name is a data. Okay, your telephone is a data. Your address is a data. Okay, it can be anything to do with a person. Okay, value to it can be as simple as that. But that, in the mind of company, that's what they need. That's what they need. And if they got your telephone number, if they got your email address, if they got your age and things like that, this is it. This is it. They can sell anything to you. So big data now, it is not the amount of data that it is important, but it is what company do with it that matters. Okay. So big data can be extracted, analyzed, manipulated, visualized for insight to lead to making informed decisions. Okay, so the source of big data can be, generally put it into this category, like a streaming data. Do you have a website? If you have a website, you have big data. Okay. Do you have CRM? Stay muted. You want it to be muted. If you can stay muted, that would be good. Let's see what we can do. As Mrs. Okoya. Okay, not a problem. You can stay on the video. That's fantastic. Good. All right. So you can do this. You can, if you have CRM, you have big data. If you are using Facebook or something like that, these people, big data. Okay, but then you're gonna say, well, I'm not using I don't have Facebook. I don't have all of these things that you listed here. I don't have it, so I'm not dealing with the big data. But watch this. Watch this. Big data actually affects every of these people. Okay, big data affect organization across practical every industry, such as banking. You're a bank, you got customers, okay? So big data already affecting you. Education, are you an establishment? You got students, okay? Student is not just about passing or failing, or it's not just about paying the fees or not paying the fees. It's more than that. It's more than that. So if you got education, you can do some predictive, you can do some analysis about the student, you can do some segment about the student, and you can keep the data in a way to do far more better with the trend. Government, okay, government, you've got so many organizations, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, real estate, oil and gas, telecommunication. If you are one of them, you already being affected by big data, okay? Because people coming to you, buying things, giving you the information, giving you the data, and that's what we're talking about here. So it is not some magical thing that you're going to be thinking like, I know what he's talking about, but now you know that's what I'm talking about. That's what is called data, okay? So your data, the data, it is your name. It can be statistical. It can be as simple as a value, okay? Okay, categorical data, okay? So you can come here and say something like that. Data, what is data? Okay, so data definition, something like that. Just so you know what it is even. Okay, a data descriptive language is we're gonna get here. So characteristic symbol which we can be found by computers. This is okay. Do you know what I mean by data? What do you mean by data? Okay, data is a distinct pieces of information, usually formatted in a special way. Since the 1990s, people have used word data to mean computers information that it is. Okay, yeah. So in simple word, without complicating data, it is a categorical information. It could be categorical. It could be as simple as value. We call them values, okay? So your name is a data, okay? You go to that hospital and they're asking your name. You tell them your name is a data. Your first name, second name, data. Okay, they ask you even how old are you? Your date of birth. You give them your date of birth. That is called data. Okay, what do you have? Telephone number? Can I take your telephone number? You give them telephone number. That is the data. Where do you live? You say, I moved from such place. Now I'm living here. That it is the data. Okay, and you give them all of that. You think they're just asking because they're being nice or something like that. That is called a data. As long as they have that, then the company can use it for tracking you. In the UK here, the hospitals, not the hospital, just doctors. Okay, those doctors, they send you, because they got your information. They send you like a regular. You have to go and see them. You say, I'm fine. I don't need to go see you. It can be a problem, okay? So they got your data. They're going to chase you. You're going to go and see them. This is called data. Okay, now that you know what I'm talking about, so we're going to go and use that data. We're gonna do something about it, okay? So this we got out of the way. And why Tableau? You know, because Forbes say it is the biggest and one of the biggest and increase in demand. So it's not because I love Tableau and I say, hey, I love Tableau so much, you know, let me teach you. That is not the case. Okay, so it is because is an increase and add value, make company grow faster. And we want to know how we can use it. Okay, it does exist. It's like I don't want to use this example, but sometimes when I use it, make more sense. Okay, so you got weapon. weapon is not nice, but it's a security, it's a protection, and all of that. You see, you got weapon, you got bullets in it. Okay, you got bullets in it, and if you don't know how to shoot that weapon, actually, you're not a dangerous person. You're not a dangerous guy. Do you know what I mean? So, organization, company, you can be in a university, you can be a government parastatus, you can be bank, okay? You got customers. You got customers, they give you all that data. You have them, okay? And if you don't know how to use it, guys, you are not dangerous. You're not doing anything dangerous with your organization. I mean, dangerous positive, not dangerous like causing troubles here. Some company now, the technology, they call themselves disruptors. They can disrupt your business. Okay, they can disrupt your business. And why would they disrupt you? Because they know how to use the gun. They know how to use that weapon. All right. So that's where now that I got your attention, like you're an organization, you're a company, you know, you got customers, you got students, okay, you got the data. You don't know how to manipulate the data. You don't know how to use the data. You are not dangerous. You are not maximizing what you have. You don't actually value what you have. That it is what I'm trying to get to you. So now that you know the data and the analogy that I'm trying to say makes sense every time when I say it, I'm going to give you this data. This tool is called Tableau. Okay, so it is one of the most expensive tool to use, but because the company, they are pushing to be I believe number one. They are already number one. Okay, they are already number one, and they've done a lot of work. Okay, to get to that level, and company they pay a license to use it, but as an individual, you have the same software for free. Okay, something that it will cost thousands. Individual can have them for free. Why they let them to have it for free? It means that you have to learn the technology that is available. They let you use it. But then if an organization don't want the data to be public, that's where they say, okay, you can buy and use it. But for now, I'm going to give you the software. You're going to download it. We're going to do some demonstration, a quick demo, and then you see how powerful it is. So where should I drop this? I'm going to drop this in a chat. Deacon, can you get this out and then give the link to everybody? So it is gone right now, is in the chat. Boom. So Tableau software is in the chat right now. So just get the link and give it to everybody. So we're gonna use it. You can use this if you are working. Just use it and see how powerful it is. I'm also gonna give you data right now. The data, I'm gonna give it to you. This is the data set. We call it data set. Okay, so data set. We are doing this live. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to Deacon again so that you're gonna get it across. Okay, so as we speak now, don't mind me. I'm just using this technology so that I can get the data across. Okay, because it's part of the time here, and I'm coming here. Okay, so I'm using this WhatsApp to give you data now, so you can give everybody the data set. Okay, so here is the data set. It's called Superstore USA. Boom. So I want to call this like, do I give it a name? Boom, it's gone. It's gone to you, and I'm gonna call this thing today data set. Okay, today data set. The data set. Boom, it's gone. So you guys go to data, you go to data set, and you got the software. Okay, so what is the next? What is the next? Let's see what is next. And we're gonna do something about this Tableau. For now, you might not open it, but after this, make sure you downloaded the software, and we want to do some work. Okay, so this Tableau got different data set. You can use a true or false. It's called Boolean. Okay, you can use there is a data set that is called date values. Okay, you can use that. Different data set, data type. Okay, so date and time, or geographical values. Okay, text, strings. Okay, and then numbers. Yeah, and also number as whole. So these are the data type, different data type. Okay, so true or false is the data. You just ask somebody, say, is today Saturday, true or false? And somebody say it's true. Okay, that is called data. Okay, is a data type, just like that. Oh, or today is the 9th of November 2019. Okay, what is it? It is a data. All of these things are data. Okay, so you know them, but now it started making more sense. It started making more sense, and this is how powerful it is. So let's do something about this data quickly and see what we can do. Okay, so we're gonna learn something to do with the Tableau fundamental function. Okay, Tableau fundamental function. So this is challenge one. Okay, the difference is what we do here is a practical thing. Give you a little bit of definition, and the next thing straight away to the practice. Okay, practice makes perfect, as this is our culture. And we're going to do something practical right now. Okay, so what is it? Say you are a data analyst. Okay, a data analyst is somebody who is using data. Okay, if you use the data to make an informed decision, they call you data analyst, or they call you data scientist. Okay, so you're a data analyst working for a large retail company, and you have been given a list of transactions, US Superstore 2015. That is the data I've just given you. Okay, so they ask you a question. It says, can you quickly tell us what are the most profitable and least profitable of the state according to this transaction, to make an informed decision for marketing purposes? Okay, so they're asking you that we're giving you data, and use Tableau to tell us which of the state are making profitable, are profitable or are not profitable, for us to make an informed decision. Okay, so they're saying, okay, you got to create a map. Okay, create a map and do these things for us. Let's see it. Okay, I'm going to open my Tableau right now. You might not open yours, but you have it. After this class, then after this presentation, you're gonna open it and use it. Okay, so So this is the software here. It's called Tableau. I'm going to okay. So I'm going to, what should I say? I'm going to close this because this is the previous things. Okay, save as. Just a moment. This is a different thing. I'm just going to save it. It might not. Okay, so I should even leave it book one or something like that. Okay, so B1 test. Let me put something like November 9 so I can see when the time to do. Just give me a moment, just a second or something like that. Is quickly going to do the job for me. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, great. So I'm just going to close this down and I'm going to open my Tableau. So I'm also going to shut this down. We're going to start from scratch, guys. We're going to start from scratch so that you see what it's all about. So I'm opening the Tableau right now. Okay, so this is the software, you have it, and we're going to do something about it right now. Okay, so this is the data set that I've just given you. I'm going to open this data. Okay, this is the data. So you've been using things like that, okay? Things like that on a spreadsheet, okay? On a spreadsheet, huge. This is one of them. We call this big data. If you're going to sit there and trying to get something out of it with Excel, I think it's going to take you a long time. Okay, it's going to take you a long time to find out what is even in here. You probably get lost there and don't know what is it. It's too many things. Okay, so if you just go right at the end and you see is roughly about 2000. You can round it up if you want to like to 2000 rows. Okay, 2000. This is huge. This is huge for the data. So, okay, so we want to stay muted. Stay muted for us. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fantastic. Stay muted for us. Thank you. Okay, great. So we're gonna quickly take this data and plug it into Tableau to do some analytics on the question they just asked us. So this is the question: create a map. So I've opened my Tableau and I'm gonna connect it to the Tableau. I'm gonna load that data into the Tableau, and I know that the data set is Excel. Okay, Excel extension. So it's a Microsoft Excel. So you can if it's a text, if it's a CSV, then you're gonna use the text file, JSON file or PDF. Any type of data extension, you can use it here. Okay, I know already is a Microsoft Excel. Then I'm gonna click this, boom, and it's gonna give me everything that it will show up is only Excel. It will show up. This is how powerful it is. So I know this is the first one. I'm gonna select on it, and then boom, I got the data. I got the data in here right now. Okay, so what is the question? They say create a map. Create a map and show us how the states are performing. Create a map. This sounds like a big job, you know. You've been to school, you know how they ask you even to do to just do a rough drawing map, you know. And here you have to put the states on there. it sounds like a big job, but see this how powerful this thing's you're gonna use it. So we have connected our data. Right now we have connected our data to Tableau, and what we want to do right now, we want to drag and drop orders to the canvas to view and analyze it. So why should we drag orders here? Because in orders, somebody who ordered an item, they got their name, they got their telephone number, they got their address in it, they got a lot of information in orders. Otherwise, your item is not going to reach you. So because they bought it, they're going to give you all the information. That's why we are interested into this variable. So let's drag and drop it here. This place is called worksheet or canvas. Okay, you can call it canvas or worksheet. Boom. So now that we have a data orders in there, what are we going to do with it? What are we trying to do? So we have these orders in here. You can this is like a preview. You can see all of this data, and if you're happy with it, you're going to answer the question. So what is the question? They're asking you actually create a map and tell us which state is performing better, is making profit or not making profit. Okay, so we want to create a new sheet to analyze and visualize. Creating new sheet sounds like a big thing to do. Create already, the word even create, it sounds big. But in Tableau, that's all you gotta do. This sheet one here, you click on it with one button of click, boom, you've created a new sheet. That's it, you create a new sheet. And we have now created a new sheet. All we want to do, let's create a map. Okay, we want to create a map by dragging and drop the country to the canvas. Okay, so create a map. All we got to do is to drag country to the canvas. So you're gonna see here, where is the country? Country is here, is in a dimension. Okay, we drag it and we want to drop it here again. So this is the place. Boom. And it plotted United States. This is how powerful it is. So in your case, when you drag and drop, if it did not plot to the United States, it's going to say something unknown. And all you got to do is to double click on unknown and type United States, because we just told you that the data came from United States. What is the next? So the next thing, it is let's add states. Okay, we want to add states on that. State and province. Why? It's because they're interested to know which state is making profit and which state it is not making profit. So we want to add state and province onto it, onto these things. So state and province. Can you see it? I'm looking for state and province, and it is here. So drag and drop it here, this place, just on top of this. Boom. And you can see all the states showed up. And also the United States map is created just with the drag and drop. So let's also drag and drop profit to the color and also to the label. Okay, we want to drag profit to the color and profit to the label. So the profit is here. So we drag it, we drop it to the color. Boom. Something had happened. We also want to drag the profit, drop it to the label. Boom. Why are we doing that? Because they want to know which state is making profit and which state is losing money. Sounds like they know, obviously, what they want. But because of the spreadsheet here is massive, I'm not sure how long it's going to take you to figure it out which state. You're going to do a lot of formulas in here. because you guys are using Excel, it's going to take you, I can guarantee you that it's going to take you a long time to figure out which state making profit and which state is losing. But with Tableau drag and drop, this is maximum about 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum job, okay? And you will solve a huge problem like that. So what is the next? We have done that right now. Let's drag and drop profit to the color label. We have done that. We can do some formatting. What do you think? We can do some formatting by clicking on these things because it's the money anyway. But let's click on the sum here and do some formatting. Click on format, boom. And we got this. We can see here, we want to put dollars on those numbers, okay? So custom, currency custom, and it's plugging me like a pound in the UK here. So I'm gonna tell Tableau that actually I want dollars there, and the dollars is in there right now. What else? We can change a little bit of the font. What is thing? So the font, we can click font here and then change from 9 to 12. What do you think? Boom, this is better. Okay, so this is it. This is it, and we've got these things done in 5 to 10 minutes. Huge data. We crunch the data down just like that. So we can actually now, you tell me which state is making profit, which state is not making profit. You can see already the legend, anywhere that is red or orange is a negative figure, okay? Negative figure, negative figure, negative figure, negative figure. So Montana, negative figure. Montana lost 13,000, okay? So North Carolina, they lost 19,000, okay? So that's it, just like that. We're gonna right click here and give it the title. We can give this stores, state, okay, state report or something like that, okay? So now for you to do a bit more, even like that, you already answered the question. If you give this to your CEO or you give this to your manager, you say, create a map and tell us which state is making money, which state is making or losing or not losing, you answer the question. You're gonna see here, oh, Montana, we lost money in Montana. Seriously, yes. We lost money here in North Carolina. We lost money here in Mississippi. We lost money here in Tennessee. I don't know what that state is. Tennessee. We lost money in Kentucky. Where else? We lost money. They lost money. Okay, they lost money in Virginia. Okay, and so on and so forth. And this is, you answered the question. And here, the state that made the profit is the California. Okay, California, and where else? They can move it like that. That's fine. But if you don't want to do that, you're going to do something called storytelling. The storytelling, it is here. So the first is the sheet, the one in the middle, it is a new dashboard, and the third, it is a new story, okay? So why can't we do it? We can even do it. So when we click on that, what is happening? We got our data here, the map that we just created. We can drag it and drop it, the whole thing here, bang. And you tell me which state has made a loss. It looks like North Carolina. They lost 19,000. What do you think? That's what is here. Okay, so Montana performed badly, and we can say here by looking at this, Montana. Okay, Montana performed badly. or made a loss? What do you think? So we're gonna say Montana lost money, and we just click on this things called caption, and then we want to say Montana. Okay, Montana has performed badly. They lost. They lost. They lost. They lost. They lost 13. They lost 13,000. That's right. And then you click on this just to make it like that. If you want to make it a bit larger, you can make it like this. That's okay. And you duplicate. By duplicating, the next thing, what is the next thing? The next thing, we're going to say, what are we going to say? North Carolina here. This guy, they made a loss of 19,000. That's a big loss. So we're going to say here, boom. So North Carolina made a loss again of this money. That's how much they lost. And where else? You can see here, is there anywhere that is orange, okay, they made a loss. They made a loss. And this, Pennsylvania, okay, had made again a loss. We want to check that in a moment. Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, gonna be here. Okay, they made a loss. So we can duplicate this. And we are coming here to say they lost the money, okay? So Pennsylvania lost. They lost. Okay, fantastic. So looking at this, we're gonna say Pennsylvania had made, actually they lost. Pennsylvania lost, had lost. You can say had a loss. That's how much they lost, okay? And then we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna say California actually made the biggest. They are the one, the most made it profitable, okay? Okay. Okay, so wait, that is on the call. So we're gonna say California, okay? California is the most profitable. Steven, just go here. Okay, most profitable state and has made, how many have they made? Is 37,000. Okay, we're gonna say has made 30. Maybe you want to be rough like that. That's okay. And we're gonna duplicate this. We just make the last one. We can say what else? We're gonna say let's follow the by Texas. Okay, Texas is the second most. Isn't it? It's a Texas, yeah. Texas is the second most profitable state and had made 28, I believe, 28,000. This is it. And you can now save this, but this is story. Okay, story. We can right click on that story and give it a name, and we're gonna say state performance report or insight. Okay, state performance insight. What do you think? Just like that. This is good. And you can wow your organization, your manager, with this, because they say create a map. Tell us which state is making profit, which state is not making profit, and you got this like that. Boom, you can give it to them, and with all the report, with the storytelling, you can print this. You can save this right now. You can save it by going files and save as. Okay, save to Tableau as. Okay, just a moment. And then we're gonna call this today presentation. You give it a name, okay? You're gonna call it your state, okay? State performance insight or report. Okay, let's call it like that. State. Okay, state performance. State performance insight. Okay, report, something like that. What do you think? Boom. That's it. It's saving to the to your profile, and this is how powerful it is for you to do data analytics. Using Tableau, and this is how it is like that. Any question on this? We have finished this presentation, and I think very, very insightful, very informative. When you as a company think that you can grow, you can use this technology. If Forbes says so, you know, and you think you don't want to argue with the technology, you don't want to do this. How long it's going to take you to figure these things out with the Tableau? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but it will come more with the analytics. When you understand analytics mindset, when you know the analytic mindset, the thinking, you know which variable to drag and things like that. So like a student, you're interested on you know, those variables, who passed, who hasn't passed, and you want to do some predictive, you want to do some historical from a city. If a student coming from one city is likely to pass, is likely to fail. If a student coming from this, all of that, you have those kind of data right away. You can start looking into that person carefully, okay? Or a customer, when they buy in the UK here, some customer, they buy something, they're gonna reject it, they're gonna return it, okay? And the company is watching you, you know? Over many times you do it like that, the next thing, they will actually, for whatever reason, they just gonna say like, no, you're not buying it. You're not buying that. We're not selling you this item. Okay, there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Okay, and like insurance, they got the data. If you make a false claim, they all got your data. And this time you want to have an insurance. They say no, we can't give you insurance. You want to pay the money. They say we can't give you insurance because your data. They have your data. They're trying to be profitable business. Okay, so the data helping them to make the right decision, and you can't argue. There's nothing you're gonna do. It is because they are making decision based on the facts, based on the data. Any question on this? I think 1 hour and a half quickly has gone, and we had so much in this 1 hour and a half. Any question regarding to this analytics or Tableau? Any question at all, so that we can round it up after this? Then I'm gonna send you straight away. I'm gonna send you this straight away. Any question regarding to this? You can unmute you now. You can unmute yourself and ask question. So I'm just gonna pause the recording, and so that we can answer the question. or I leave it, let me leave it in so that it might be part of it. Okay, so any question regarding to what you can do, what possible you can do with the Tableau in your organization? Any question on this? It should be a question. It should be a question. If you used Tableau before, you can comment. I know how powerful that software is. If you haven't used Tableau before, you based on just these things, presentation, you would have something have, you know, come, how come this huge data, you plug it in and within a couple of minutes, you crunch the data down to just make this thing simple like that. How powerful that can be. And what it is the requirement. You should have like questions. So if you have questions, fantastic. You can ask them. If you don't have questions, you got a video, so you're gonna go through the video, and you have my details. Any question, you can reach out to me, and we can have fun answering your question, so that you can be taking advantage of the tools that are available. Okay, like I was saying earlier, you got data, you have it. You got to know how to use it. You got the tools, you got the data, and you can know how to use it. I think, not I think, I believe you take your organization to the next level. Yeah. Okay, so if there is any question, Deacon, any questions, then we're gonna round up these sessions and probably do it one more in the future.
I think we can actually round off,
Okay.
so that we send the videos, whatever questions we have at the next meeting, they can actually ask.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, for, listening to this technology, this big data thing, big data analytics. It is with us. It has come to stay. Okay, and somebody can say like, no, I'm not. I can't be bothered or something like that. No, it has come to stay, and we can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. So it's better to actually get involved, learn something about it. The software, it is free. The company that pays for is very, very expensive. This is one of the very expensive things, but you can use it. In the future, I will show you actually how you can keep your data private, because you don't want nobody to see your data. That's the only reason you're gonna buy the license for. But you don't need to. You don't need to buy, but you need to learn. You need to learn to use it, and then using it to the next level and take the advantage of it. So thank you very much. Until then, happy data science, and I speak to you again. Thank you.